Do you know almost every big company is dependent on Linux because Linux is the backbone of IT industry. Whether it is servers, cloud platforms, DevOps pipelines or production environment, Linux is everywhere. So, if you want to become DevOps engineer, cloud engineer, system administrator or want to grow any IT related field, then learning Linux is not an optional, it's must. So in this video I will teach you the most important and essential command of Linux that you can understand quickly and work confidently in real world. So let's start. If you want to know what's inside a folder, then you just have to type ls and it will show you all the files and folders inside the current directory. And in Linux, there are some hidden files that start with the dot. And if you want to see those two, then just use -a option with ls command and it will show you all the hidden file including .bashrc, .bash profile, .bash logout and bash history. And if you want to see the detail of all files and folders, then you just have to run ls-l and then it will show you all the details like the type of files which is directory, then the permission of owner, permission for group and permission for others, links, owner, group, file size of file, then date, time and the folder name. Next is cd command. Let's say if you have to change the directory, means I have to go from this directory to Docker. Then I will just write cd and the name of that folder. Then I will be inside the Docker. And if you type only cd, then you will come back to your home directory. The next command is pwd. Let's say you are running a commands in different directories, like you go inside the Docker and then Jenkins, but suddenly you are not sure where you are. Then you need to double check your current location. For that, you have to just run pwd command. Pwd command helps you to confirm where you are in the file system. This will print the full path of your current directory. Next is touch command. If you have to create any new file, then you have to run touch command followed by your file name. Like if I have to create file apache.conf, then you can see we have created Apache file by using touch command. The next command is the mkdir. Mkdir stands for make directory. So if you want to create folder, then you just have to write mkdir and the folder name. Like if I have to create folder for React, then you can see I have created the React folder. The next is cp command. We use cp command to copy our files. Let's take example. If you want to take backup of your ABC file which have some data, then you have to run cp in the source name and the destination which is ABC. I will put the name backup and you can see we have taken a backup of our ABC file. Just like the same, if you have to take backup of any folder, means if you want to copy any folder, then you have to add the option -r for the recursive. That means this will copy the entire folder including all files inside it. If I have to copy AWS folder, then we will go inside the AWS backup and we'll check that we have taken backup or not. You can see guys. Next is mv command. It's used to rename or move your file or folder to another folder. Like if I have to move my ABC file inside the AWS folder, then you can go inside the AWS and can check their ABC file is present. As like same, if we have to move our folder, then we just have to write mv jenkins And if I have to move this folder inside the EC2, then I will go to EC2 and I will check. And you can see the Jenkins folder has been successfully moved. And as I said, that move command is also used to rename the folder or files. If I have to rename this Jenkins folder to Ansible, then I will write mv Jenkins. And if I have to rename to this folder as Ansible, then I will write name Ansible. And you can see that Jenkins files has been renamed to Ansible. We say if you have created folders and files and now you want to delete something from them, so I will write rm -f for forcefully, then test.txt. Then you can see that test.txt file deleted from our system. And if you want to delete the folder, and if you try to delete this react folder, but you will get error like it's a directory. You must have to use the option R because the folder can contain the multiple file inside it. So we have to use -r for recursively. So while deleting the folder, it will delete folder including all the files inside of that folder. So I will delete it. Now you can check we have deleted the React folder. Next is how to read the files. You can read it by using cat command like this. In this file I have written, hi, I am Nawaz Sheikh and I am a Linux administrator. Next is a tail command. When you want to read only last few lines, then use tail command. Like we will read etc host file. Then you can see these are the last 10 lines. If you want to confirm it, I will show you that how many lines are inside the hosts file. Here, this is the 12 lines, and by using tail, you can see you are reading these last 10 lines. Here you can see. And there is also options with the tail command. Like if you want to read only last 5 lines, then you can run tail hyphen n 5 slash etc slash etc host. Then you can read only last 5 lines. If you want to see the first few lines of files, then you can run head command. Like I want to read first 2 lines of slash etc hosts file. It will show you the first 2 lines. You can confirm that is the first 2 lines. So by using head, you can read a number of lines. And I missed to explain that a -f option with tail command. Like if you want to see the live logs from the where log secure, for now there is no log, so it's not showing. But if you want to check any live log, then run tail -f option followed by that files. We will see the commands related to system information. Imagine you are running low on space and you need to check how much the disk space, then just run df-h. This show you disk usage in a human readable format like MB, GB, so you can easily see which partition is running low space. And if you want to know the memory uses of your system, then just run free-h command. Then this will show you how much it's used and how much it's free. And the next command is top command. If you run top command, it will also show you the load average of your system, which is in the form of 1 minute, 5 minute and 15 minute. Sometimes you will receive alert that load average of your system is high, then you have to check that which process is consuming the high resources. The next command is sudo. If we have to start or stop any service, or if we have to add any new user in our system, then that thing only can be done by a root user. But if you are a normal user and if you want to add any new user, then you need a sudo permission. Like if I have to add user Tejas, then first I have to write sudo, then user add and Tejas. Then I have successfully add that user. But without sudo permission, if I try to add user, like this time I will add Siddesh, and you can see that the permission denied. So if you are a normal user and want to run the command which is only run by root user, but you have sudo permission, then you can add user by using sudo. The next command is chmod. We use to change file permissions. We have all seen that frustrating permission denied error. This happens when you don't have the right permissions to access or modify file. Then the chmod command is used to change the permissions of that files or folders. I will show you. I have created ABC backup, and the ownership is Nawaz, and other user only have a read permission, but they cannot write anything inside this file. So I will switch to Tejas user, and now I have copied that file to temp. So I will go to temp and I will check here that abc underscore backup file is present. So if I try to read that, then I am able to read that. But if you check the permission, that the owner of that file is Nawaz, and only Nawaz user has read write permission. If I try to write that file, like I will edit something in it, I will add my name is Tejas, and if I try to save that, then you can see I have only read only permission. So I will call it by using q exclamation, and I will go back to the Nawaz user into the temp. So if I have to allow that other user can also edit this file, then I have to change the permission. First I will check the permission. There is a read write for Nawaz, read write for owner which is Nawaz, R for group, and then R for other. So I have to give write permission for the other user. Then I will write chmod o plus w. W means write O for other user. So it will assign write permission to other user. Just I will simple write the file name, and then I will go back to the Tejas user. I will go to the that file, and now if this time I try to modify this file, hi, I am Tejas, and if I try to save it, then you can see I have successfully modified this file. So this is the way how we can change the permissions of files and folders. The next is chown command. This command we use to change the ownership. It's also related to the permissions. As we have seen, owner of that file have the full permission. So instead of changing the permissions, you can also change the owner. So it will by default have the full permission. Let's say we will revert back the last changes. Chmod. I will remove the write permission from other user for this file. Then you can see now other user don't have any write permissions. But if I change the ownership of this file, I will keep Tejas user as a owner and group of this file. and we got an error that permission not permitted. Yes, because the changing ownership is only done by root user. So we will use the sudo permission. Then you can see we have changed the owner and group of that file. Now I will switch to Tejas user and I will go to that file. Now you can see that the owner and group of that file is Tejas, and if I want to modify something in it, I try to modify something. I am the owner of this file, and simply I will save and I will read it that we have successfully able to modify that file. So this is the way that we can manage the permissions and solve the issues related to permission denied. And the one command I have missed to explain, which is used to fetch that the particular matchable data, then we have to use grep command. I will show you that if I have to fetch the Nawaz username, then I will read ABC, and then I will just simply use pipe operator, and then grep I will just simply write Nawaz, and you can see that matchable pattern. But as we know, Linux is a case sensitive. So if this pattern is in a capital letter, then provide here in capital letter. And if it is in small letter, then you can write here in small letter. If you are not sure they are is they are in capital letter or is they are in small letter, then you can use -I option, which is case insensitive. Like if I have to fetch Tejas name, which is in small letter, but I will give here in capital letter. But if I use -I here, then it will fetch small or capital. Here you can see. So -I uses for case insensitive. Means if you have given -I option, then there is a no matter it is in capital letter or it is in small letter. So we have seen all that command which we use in daily basis. But if I have missed any command, then let me know into the comment box. And if you have any question or want to know about any command, then also you can let me know into the comment box. I will surely reply you. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.